You men receive my instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourselves at all times. You're boxing at the bell. God bless you both.
Joe Tessitore and Tim Bradley here on the call for the Undisputed Junior. As much as we'll always have Luis Nery, Naoya Inoue, Timmy is confidently calm. He is exceptional footwork. But this is a fight where Nery has said early what could reveal itself early on.
He can get knocked out. Nery has a tendency early in fights and goes down. And if Inoue lands on Nery, one of the best finishers in the game, he's going to finish the fight test.
Right hand coming 2023 Fighter of the Year early on, willing to fire it here. First Japanese fighter to win award in 85 years, so he'll be in New York City June 6th to accept that. Comes forward against the monster.
I like right there. You're in there with a vicious counter punch. Dangerous. However, when he gotta be, but that sequence before this test, coming behind his double jab, and when he throws the left hook, he has a low lead of Inoue. As a tail, he drops that left hand first sign. If Nery and his team has studied film, they'll know that. Nery right now the scene spooked by the punching power. Oh! There it is!
Inoue goes down!
In the inside right here.
First round knockdown of the monster!
Set up the shot. Uppercut right there, but you see to throw one hand, that left hand, the opposite hand tends to drop. No habits right there from Naoya Inoue.
Goes to the body with a left hand. Luis Nery determined to deliver. An uppercut comes through, but Nery on Inoue. Covering up, punching.
Let's take into account that Nery is been in this weight class for about, I believe, a couple of years. He's fought at 118. Now he's at 122. He's the bigger man in there.
And now
as well.
Of course, the title as he goes back to the jab. Out in Tokyo, trying to rally support. You have to go all the way back. The last major fight. Douglas knocking out Mike Tyson in February of 1990. And then the first hits the canvas. In all that time, and the great Inoue in that first round, Nery made it. Hands flooring Inoue.
Be patient, he's trying to catch Inoue up his attack test. Right now he's trying to be patient.
There it is. Inoue returns the favor.
Lunging forward. Nery shift. And Inoue right there just feeling, coming forward, reaching with that left hand, that gap, or that space with that left hook. Here he is reaching. Sit down.
And Tim, that is a prime example.
Inoue stepping back, has a single high shield up.
Of what you describe in terms of athleticism.
Yes.
You just saw 4 to 6 inches away.
Working together.
Watch that back foot.
Feet, and I don't know if he was extremely hurt from that shot test.
A great bounce in that second round. He had 21 weight after he suffered first knockdown in 10 rounds to open up this championship event.
Overcommits at time. He's just taking that half a step sometimes to anticipate the offense of Nery. Sometimes a full step back to counter. When the fight test, that's when things start to slow down for him. He starts to slow down. You hear that saying all the time. Does it slow down for you in the ring?
Right.
Yeah, it does. Which slows things down. So Inoue knows the natural reaction. Shots coming from Nery.
And now he goes with that to the body. Remember, it was a body shot that caused Nery's only defeat
of Inoue right now in the speed. The coordination, the punch placement right now is giving Nery fits. With that, he's looking for that single shot. He's looking to make him pay. Many shots to get a little bit greedy, overconfident, and there's a chance for Nery to be able to land signature punch, which is that left hand test. Good right hand. Inoue now is getting comfortable, getting in the groove, getting in the groove now. Anticipation is on.
Oh, there's another one that splits the guard. That right hand.
He better start feinting, start using his jab.
Right hand is being placed well by the monster. In the first round, Luis Nery scored the knockdown. Monster. In the last 46-8 connect advantage, and that was the 5 previous rounds. Inoue had more total connects.
With timing. Timing has a way of beating, and he's going to have to prevent that bomb from coming, Tess. His defense has to get better. He has to be responsive to his offense.
And it's finding the target. The undisputed champion from Inoue. There's that pop right champion. Finding more of his rhythm offensive.
Him up right now. He's just taking advantage of those poor fundamental habits.
Oh, look at this! Trying to draw him in and then firing off. Round number 5. Nearly connected with that left hook that scored the knock.
Inoue, top notch.
Oh, there's 2 right. Backs up Nery for a moment, 3 inches ahead.
The placement of a boxer compared or in real. See, positioning is, you know, when you're facing the southpaw and dominance, Inoue, he's having his lead foot. Nery is constantly moving to his left towards the.
Good right hand returning to fire forward, and Inoue in a way that's very distinct. Perhaps an opportunity. Like that!
There it is.
There's the reward! Left hook scores the knock!
In the storm. You see right there, Nery just on the inside. Just found a little gap right there. Lead-handed. Inoue noticing that. Tipped it there, just missed off the mark, but he dips under. Pull away from that face.
Talk about punching technique, Tim.
Look at this.
Inches of the delivery system. Yes. Ability to turn a punch. Seconds to go, facing one of the great closers in recent boxing. Here comes the monster. For the moment. Inoue on the attack. An undisputed champion against a former. And guys like Inoue, a former champion. But there are levels on a far different pedestal.
The accuracy, quickness, Tessa, you alluded to it, how he's able to generate that power from short distance like that. It's brilliant stuff right there from Inoue.
Just stands up to that offensive effort. Oh, his right hand. Combination up top.
This almost, Nery can't keep taking these type of shots over and over.
There's the right hand. He just answered the question. As Nery and the monster has roared. He's done it again. Of Luis Nery, Tim, there are not
and that finish right there. I mean,
to paint on this performance from the second round on.
And look at the way Nery hit the canvas. He's in that short right hand has that type of effect. Got hit with an uppercut, short uppercut right there of technique right there and punching power. That's God-given stuff right there. Terrence Crawford's or the Inoue's. You know what the difference is, really, of the world? Their athletic is godly.
The undefeated, undisputed super bantamweight champion of the world,
the lower weight classes.
In that shot test.
A great bout. In that second round, he had 21 weight after he suffered first knockdown in 10 career rounds to open up this championship event.
Overcommits at time. He's just taking that half a step sometimes to anticipate the offense of Nery. Sometimes a full step back to counter. When the fight test, that's when things start to slow down for him. He starts to slow down. You hear that saying all the time. Does it slow down for you in the ring?
Right.
Yeah, it does. Which slows things down. So Inoue knows the actual reaction. Shot he's coming from Nery.
And now he goes with that to the body. Remember, it was a body shot that caused Nery's only defeat
of Inoue right now in the speed, the coordination, the punch placement right now is giving Nery fits. With that, he's looking for that single shot. He's looking to make him pay. Many shots and get a little bit greedy, overconfident. And